Hello my marvellous Dawning sausages, and this year we have a new currency in the Dawning, and it's called Dawning Spirit, and there's a community event connected to it, which is a lovely thing, isn't it, as we've all had a bloody awful time of it, and all getting together and singing songs is the way to go, apart from the songs bit, obviously. Well anyway, now this Dawning Spirit has two uses. The first use for it is in the questline And to All a Good Fight. Now that questline is all about tarting up and getting a starship. Now you get this by visiting Amanda Holliday in the Tower Hangar, and you give her a cookie and then she'll give you a bloody spaceship, which was very nice of her, I thought. Although I did feel a little bad because, you know, it's kind of like giving somebody a rubbish pair of beige socks for Christmas and then them turning around and giving you a Lamborghini Diablo in return. Well, never mind. Bollocks to her anyway. We've got a new ship. Hooray! That's the spirit of the Dawning. Anyway, this questline requires us to earn Dawning Spirit and bake cookies for various characters around the solar system so we can actually upgrade our ship. Now, there are 14 steps altogether, and we can unlock various things. We've got the shimmer foil shader, which can only be applied to this particular ship. We can also unlock 3 engine effects, and we can unlock transmat effects, so beaming down and looking Christmassy. And then finally, we can earn the Spirit of the Season, which is a buff which is applied to the ship. Of course, you have to be using it, I assume, for this buff to work, but you get Dawning Spirit drop every time a Dawning ingredient drops as well. So that's pretty bloody good. All I've earned so far is the shimmer foil, which kind of makes you look like a Christmas present or a house with one of those lasers that beams Christmas patterns on the front of it. And I've also managed to unlock 2 of the engine doodahs as well, and there they look rather nice, actually. Now, the other ongoing questline that we get throughout the Dawning is one called Share the Dawning Spirit. Now, for this, we get rewards by baking cookies and earning Dawning Spirit as a community. And there's 10 steps all together and a reward for each step. So each step requires the community to collectively gather a certain amount of Dawning Spirit together, and for also you to take a cookie to a certain individual in the solar system, Eris, Devram, whatever it says for you to do. The rewards then go up in value until the final step. I believe we get an exotic reward. I don't know whether that's going to be an exotic Dawning reward, maybe one of the ships or something like that, or it'll actually be a random exotic that you don't have yet. They haven't really made that clear, but hopefully it'll be a little Dawning Prezi. Now then, the only problem with this is that as a community, we have to earn, hold on to your trousers, 1 billion Dawning Spirit. Yes, that's right. 1 billion! Now, we do have until January the 5th to get this done, and there are rather a large amount of players playing Destiny at the moment. 1.2 million playing PvE only yesterday, so that's not too bad, and it shouldn't take us too long. But let me go through some of the steps for you to see how much we need to earn for each one. So we're all currently on the spider step, so as a community, we need to get to 50 million Dawning Spirit, and then the next step is to go to the Drifter to make a dark chocolate moat for him, and we need 125 million Dawning Spirit for that one. The next step is for Hawthorne, and we need to get 250 million Dawning Spirit. And then for the 6th step, we need 500 million, 500 million, not far to go now. For the next step, then we've got Saint 14, and that's 1 billion Dawning Spirit, and that is the last one, and we'll get an exotic doodah for that. So isn't that nice? Now, as for earning Dawning Spirit, you get 3 Dawning Spirit for turning in a cookie, although if you do turn in a cookie that's a cock-up with ingredients that don't exist, you get what's called a burnt edge transit, which you can give to Master RAHOOL, and he'll only give you 1 Dawning Spirit, but never mind. You can also get Dawning Spirit for doing the bounties. Now, it's 10 Dawning Spirit for a weekly, 2 for the dailies, and it's 1 for the repeatable bounties, you know, the ones on the end. Don't bother getting them. They cost 3,000 glimmer each, and you'll be skint in no time. You won't get bugger all for that. There are also triumphs that you'll find on the Dawning Triumph screen. That's within the season of the hunt there, and you can have a look at the various triumphs that you you can complete by handing in cookies and all that kind of stuff, and you get between 5 and 10 Dawning Spirit for doing that. There's also 2 shaders up for grabs there as well, one called Eventide Cheer and another one called Gold Jay. But the main way for us to earn Dawning Spirit is to actually concentrate on the quest line for upgrading the Starfarer ship. But don't forget, you're going to need to unlock the final buff, which allows Dawning Spirit to drop whenever you're earning ingredients. And that's really how we're all going to pool together to get to the 1 billion. So my advice to you is concentrate on tarting your ship up, finishing that quest line, and then we'll be up to our necks in Christmas Dawning Spirit. Right, that's enough of this Dawning Spirit stuff. I'm off to go and shoot some pigeons with a BB gun. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the family howitzer. If you liked my dawning jabberings and you'd like to see more of my wares, then drop me a subscribe and ring the notification bell until you can't see anything and you're blind. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage out.